with the journal feature.
Important to mention that
You know why it's called disability?
so welcome to MC Keyboard.
Unfortunately, we cannot be with you.
To bring more prosperity.
Halo semuanya, selamat datang di vlog pertama atau vlog day one dari study visit Cimahi Udayana. Nah sekarang kita mau lihat berbagai hektiknya situasi yang ada di lapangan sekarang. Oke, guys, ini lihat kehektikan para peserta ya. Sebenarnya nggak hektik sih guys, sebenarnya cuma ngobrol-ngobrol aja tapi nggak apa-apa. Lanjut lagi guys. Ini hektiknya kondisi dan situasi yang ada. Mungkin cukup dulu ya karena banyak yang artis dan see you di selanjutnya. Halo semuanya, balik lagi dan sekarang kita mau berangkat. Yang dari kampus akan berangkat ke bandara nih. Kita dilihat situasi, situation ya. Say hi semuanya. Say hi again. Hai. Say hi dong, say hi dong di belakang. Hai. Dadah Mak, ke Jakarta Mak. Dadah Mak. Oke, back to me. Nah itu dia teman-teman, jadi kita akan segera memulai perjalanan. Oke semuanya, jadi kita udah sampai di bandara dan sebentar lagi kita akan main masuk pesawat. Yeay, ini lihat semuanya. Jadi sekarang kita lagi mau melihat sih, mau menaruh bagasi ya. Dan habis itu kita akan bertemu di pesawat. Oke semuanya, tadi kita udah check in lah istilahnya. Sekarang kita mau ke pesawatnya. Oke semuanya, hai masih hai.
Hai.
Jadi kita udah sampai di Bandara Soekarno-Hatta dan ya, kita langsung aja mau berlanjut ke agenda pertama kita. Kita excited. Oke semuanya, halo. Kita sekarang udah berada di rumah dinas Terbesar Spanyol dan ini situasi sekarang. Oke, hai semuanya. Tadi kan udah melihat situasi ya, dan sekarang mungkin kita lagi nunggu persiapan dari pihak Duta Besar Spanyol untuk Indonesia. Semoga bisa jadi experience yang menyenangkan buat semuanya.
Oh, language. Spain is a little bit different.
Jadi kita lagi dipersilakan untuk minum sebentar di rumah dinas embassy di Spain. Dan tadi kita juga udah pembelajaran lah dikit, udah sharing-sharing informasi dan kita juga udah saling nanya sama yang presentasi tadi, kalau nggak salah itu dari salah satu pegawai kantor di sini gitu. Siapa namanya? Daniel Porter. Sebagai apa jabatannya?
Attaché ketiga.
Iya, pokoknya dia yang nomor 3 lah di sini gitu katanya. Oke, ayo kita ikut sekarang.
Try to split the idea.
Yes. And maybe what do you want to think?
So we are very happy to welcome here today the Universidad in our residence, in the residence of the ambassador of Spain. Even if I'm not the ambassador, we are very happy to have them here. And it was a pleasure to show a little bit more of Spain, of our culture, and the ways we can cooperate with Indonesia. And especially, it's always great to talk with young people who have this strength and this optimism about the future. And
Ini makan apa ceritanya?
Oke, jadi
Makanan
kita
food.
diundang makan. Ini kalau nggak salah namanya ya, ini kroki gitu kalau nggak salah.
Kroki.
Kroki gitu. Nah, oke, ini tadi kita ada dikasih makan juga ya. Jarang-jarang nih kita padahal kunjungan tapi kita yang dikasih makan ya. Tapi nggak apa, seru banget acara di ya pertukaran informasi lah sama teman sama embassy Spain dan juga kita dari Stay VC. Kita mau foto bersama. Yuk. Halo semuanya, kita kembali lagi di destinasi kedua. Setelah tadi udah kita makan siang sebenarnya, semoga tadi udah diambil footage-nya ya. Nah tadi sekarang kita lagi ada di kantor Resident Coordinator dari United Nations atau PBB. Ini nih kita lagi berbaris ya seperti titik yang sangat tertib. Oke, dan kita selanjutnya akan ketemu sama orang-orang dari PBB.
Who are we?
Halo semua, akhirnya kita udah sampai di tempat peristirahatan teman-teman ya. Kita udah sampai di hotel, ini udah ada suara gede banget ya. Gaya bener ya, ada delegasi serius. Oke, mungkin sekarang kita istirahat dulu teman-teman ya, karena mungkin malam-malamnya banyak yang mau keluar-keluar, tapi hati-hati, tetap hati-hati, oke? Dan juga agenda besok itu sangat padat, apalagi jalannya bakal macet banget. Jadi istirahat yang cukup ya semuanya. Bye-bye. Hai semuanya, selamat datang di hari kedua studi visit Haidana. Ye. Oke, karena kemarin kita udah ke berbagai tempat ya, karena kan kemarin kita udah ke Spain, terus ke kantor UN di Tamrin, dan kita udah ke hotel juga dan udah pada istirahat. Jadi sekarang hari kedua kita mau lagi pergi ke beberapa tempat yang keren banget, pokoknya KBL keren banget loh. Jadi itu nanti cek aja sampai di sana. Sekarang kita mau berangkat. Let's go. Say hi semuanya. Hai. Aku berhasil jadi artis ya. Bye. Halo semuanya, kita udah sampai di destinasi pertama, yaitu di ya embassy-nya Sweden. Finland lah, pokoknya Nordic gitu lah bagiannya teman-teman. Jadi ikutnya. Teman-teman, kita udah datang, udah sampai di destinasi pertama, itu di Nordic di Finland, Swedia, sama Denmark. Ntar lagi kita akan masuk, ini lagi ngantri.
Danish interests
Indonesia, partnership with Indonesia.
Well, now you know that it's time for Sweden. Spotify, SKF, Scania, Volvo, all of which are household names.
Really undeniably to blame on our behavior here on time. And it's so clear to see that the tendency is really running amok and cannot no longer.
In Denmark, since the country itself is geographically, let's say frankly say, small, and how does the government actually controls it in the perspective of political or
Field and that's obviously a very easy solution to overcome new spatial limitations. And that's also something Indonesia definitely has the capability to do. But just the legal framework is not really set up.
You know, in negotiation, Indonesia also have a say, and in this sense, Indonesia also, if I'm not mistaken, one of the chapters in
With the general free trade agreements that we work on.
regarding environmental politics and ecological politics to start the discussions. As how we have mentioned before yesterday in the office of UN, how they stated that solar power and wind power are actually the sustainable source that we Indonesian have to highlight for the future.
So we have a really great time there, and we're really discussing about fair trade and free trades. So one of the things that I really love about the discussion is there is some global economy situation here, and we really need to have like an interdependence situation within countries so that we could survive the economy on this day.
Doesn't feel like it. That means stole a lot of time from that.
It needs to be done. What are the focus areas that need to work? So this is an example how what is the concrete cooperation that we do. Through our institutions in Denmark and Indonesia, which is the Danish Institute in Human Rights and Wawasan in Indonesia, their sister organizations, and they use a platform to allow an easier
the framework of the embassy regarding this topic to Indonesian government. And maybe do you have any suggestion for us?
One thing is the principles that the countries abide, but then there are norms that
Research doing the human rights topic so far. What kind of subject of human rights that relevant can be or could be implemented in Indonesia?
That's the main thing. It goes back to the principle of separations of powers, right?
As mentioned before, the majority and minority also take place on how the implementation of human rights, right?
and it has been a really fascinating time. And this is my colleague, Hilda.
And of course, work opportunities. After you finish your master degrees,
Less learning by heart, of course, some of that as well, but it's a lot of engaging group work, and then as well you have a lot of academic freedom, so you can choose yourself.
Oke, teman-teman, tadi kita udah sesi ya, session gitu sama Mr. Walter, Vilma, Mrs. Vilma, dan juga Miss Celia terkait Sweden, Denmark, dan juga Finland, dan banyak ya. Dan kita juga dikasih tahu tentang opportunity untuk belajar di abroad atau di luar negeri. Tapi kita juga ngomongin terkait perdagangan, human rights, etc. Jadi keren banget hari ini dan bermanfaat banget. Semoga bisa ya tahun depan lagi ke sini ya. Oke semuanya, jadi sekarang kita udah ada di Kemlu, Kementerian Luar Negeri. Dan kita lagi ngantri buat masuk sebenarnya. Dan ya semoga mungkin sharing session atau gimana apa yang kita lakukan dengan Febri sekarang bisa berjalan dengan lancar dan siapa tahu gitu ya teman-teman dari HI bisa selalu berhubungan dengan Kemlu terus ya.
Boleh pakai SIM kan?
Hai guys, kita lagi di Dengan. Tahu nggak ada lapangan basket? Hai guys, kita lagi di Jepang.
Oke, sekarang kita lagi menunggu bentar lagi saya mulai. Boleh nggak dilihatin? Aduh, ntar ya aku liatin teman-temannya. Tapi bersama dia, Listia, Amara juga, Natalia juga, Listia juga. Aduh, oh my god, aduh, ada Odi yang juga. Ini ya, ntar ya aku liatin acaranya apa.
Dari Kemlu, dari Direktorat Diplomasi Publik, Pak Isman, dan Mas Erwin, terima kasih dan rekan-rekan sudah menerima kita dan menjamu kita tentunya Bapak. Terima kasih sekali lagi. Kami di sini hadir dalam rangka study visit di tahun 2023. Sebenarnya ini adalah agenda tahunan, cuman karena pandemi sudah berapa tahun ya? 3.
Itu ada kira-kira 10 tahun yang lalu saya ada pameran konferensi musik. Makanya jangan buat kawan-kawan kalau dipanggil, saya sih kenal sama apa kabar bos? Saya nggak suka dipanggil bos, kenapa? Bos itu masih keluarga. Dan tadi untuk tangannya. Jadi kalau mau dan aslinya warnanya bukan hijau, harusnya warnanya emas. Jadi kita buat diplomasi konvensional antar negara, antar aktor-aktor yang bebas, kamu kehilangan kompas. Kedua, generasi 4.0 katanya menuju transmisi. Jangan lupa juga kantor berita atau kita kayak CNN itu bukan berarti mereka bersih ya. Mereka punya kepentingan di belakang. Semua. Jadi kalau tidak ada yang tidak punya kepentingan.
Proses semester 4 di HI. Mungkin mohon maaf, pertanyaannya mungkin agak di luar dari hal yang tadi, tapi berkaitan dengan diplomasi publik juga.
Untuk nggak nanya Bapak, anaknya berapa? Sebenarnya tertarik.
Oke, jadi kebetulan Pak, akhir-akhir ini saya sering banget mendengar istilah yang namanya diplomasi bahasa. Dan itu tuh juga sebenarnya pada awalnya saya itu agak rada bingung gitu ya, karena apakah itu masuk bagian dari diplomasi kebudayaan ataukah itu tapi saya yang tahu saya pasti itu merupakan bagian juga dari diplomasi publik. Dan saya pun juga mendengar wacana kalau misalkan Indonesia ini punya potensi untuk bahasa Indonesia ya, untuk diinternasionalisasikan. Dan melihat dari jumlah pembicara dan serta keefektifannya dalam menyatukan beragam bangsa, dia paling punya kekuatan yang paling menjanjikan gitu ya. Apakah mungkin di ASEAN nanti kita nggak bisa mulai dari level internasional tinggi banget ya, maksud saya ingin terakhir kalau di level ASEAN sendiri, apakah kemungkinan untuk bahasa Indonesia sebagai bahasa resmi atau mempersatu ASEAN itu bisa bersama?
Ada saya di Twitter lagi sempat naik mengenai bahasa Indonesia kan, diplomasi bahasa, terus ramailah orang. Itulah yang disebut dengan Melayu. Dan kalau di bahasa Melayu dengan
poin yang dihasilkan selanjutnya itu poin kemanusiaan yang menyatakan bahwa ASEAN itu sepakat untuk tidak lagi mentoleransi pelanggaran atau pencederaan terhadap kemanusiaan. Apakah pertanyaan pertama, apakah kata tidak mentoleransi, tidak memberikan toleransi ini
secara tersirat menandakan bahwa ASEAN itu berkewenangan untuk menjatuhkan sanksi terhadap segala bentuk pencederaan dan lain-lain.
Saling berkaitan dengan diplomasi publik. Nah, kalau dikaitkan dengan diplomasi publik yang menekankan pada sifat aktor negara, gimana sih? Ini itu diplomasi digital itu termasuk nggak ke dalam diplomasi publik? Terima kasih.
Oke, halo semuanya, balik lagi. Sekarang mungkin Bapak bisa berkenalan diri dulu, Pak.
Masa nama saya dari Kementerian Luar Negeri.
Ini tadi kan kita udah belajar Pak dan juga udah diskusi terkait bagaimana diplomasi publik itu. Mungkin apa sih dari Bapak harapan untuk generasi muda dan juga diplomasi publik itu sendiri?
Oke, harapan saya tuh para pemuda kita jangan berhenti belajar. Karena bagaimana juga satu ilmu itu selalu berkembang. Terus kedua harus punya dan harus tahu jati diri sendiri. Jangan sampai menggunakan jati diri orang lain yang akibatnya justru membunuh kita semua.
Oke, itu aja Pak. Iya. Oke teman-teman, terima kasih dan sampai jumpa di vlog study visit selanjutnya. Oke semuanya, tadi kita udah bertukar pikiran ya atau saling berdiskusi sama kakak dari diplomasi publik di Kemenlu. Dan tadi tuh udah juga aku minta tadi dari kasih sepatah dua patah kata kan dari bapaknya langsung, jadi pasti seru banget, apalagi sekarang seru banget, apalagi buat next kegiatan selanjutnya. Ini kegiatan yang real seru-seruan, gak ada belajar-belajarnya. Check it out.
Menegakkan panji demokrasi untuk keadilan. Kami mahasiswa fisik Udayana berjuang di jalan sosial.
Bila gak juga Bu.
Aku tunggu melangkah ke gerbang Udayana. Kawan baru, keluarga baru. Kita siap untuk ikuti Student Day. Kita satria muda Udayana, bersatu baru dalam keragaman. Bakti Udayana, bakti Indonesia.
Oke semuanya, sekarang kita udah di maksudnya sekarang kita day 3. Nah,
ini nyanyi atau denger lagu?
Tujuan
Karena ada yang udah tidur lagi,
terdistract.
ketenangan nih kayaknya.
Tapi tujuan kita sekarang kita mau ke embassy.
Denger aja. Bener,
Hungary.
Bener,
Hungary lah
nyimak
istilahnya.
ya.
Oke. Check it out.
Oke, sekarang kita udah ada di rumah dinasnya kedutaan besar Hungaria, dan kita lagi mau nunggu ibu dubesnya dan bentar lagi ya. Jadi jangan check it out lagi. Check it out.
So it's kind of full faculty. You are bachelor or master's? Bachelor. Okay. So Hungarian companies, but also international. So you can have a very competitive internship program or education. Also, perhaps it's important to mention that we won a lot of Nobel Prizes.
Presentation. You already explained before about how Hungary and Indonesia bilateral relation is. Maybe for
one of them is in ASEAN. And you already explained the bilateral cooperation between
the sanctions that Europe has in some instances, like for example for Russia, and because
Hungary's joined is a part of the NATO. And I read that nearly 85% of Hungary energy relies on Russian exports.
How many of them operate in Hungary, and how the government made it support the refugees? Thank you.
establishing cooperation with countries in Asia, especially Indonesia, maybe in terms of culture.
So I thought this is like worldwide, but it's only for Indonesia. So I'm. Is it like 110?
The Rubik's Cube, and then the tungsten lamp, and finally the
Vitamin and ballpoint.
Hello everyone, now I'm with the ambassador of Hungary, and maybe you can answer before what is your hope and, for the future regarding Indonesia's relationship with Hungary and also for the youth in Indonesia.
Well, I think the most important thing is to come to Hungary, study in Hungary, learn about our culture, because we have great scholarship opportunity that enables you not just to learn about Hungary, but also to go to Europe, the European Union. And I believe that that can be a huge add-on later on for your future, to have a very different perspective, to have high quality of education, and also to come back to your home and to boost your own economy, and also to share your experience in your own country. So I think that's the most important investment of Hungary to Indonesia for the whole ASEAN region, as we give almost 1,000 scholarships in this whole region. So I encourage everyone to learn about this scholarship and to apply for it and study something great.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. That's all. Thank you guys. Oke, halo semuanya. Sekarang kita udah di destinasi kedua di hari ketiga, yaitu kita tuh nggak di rumah dinas atau kedubesnya Italia, tapi kita ada di Institut Kebudayaan Italia yang ada di Jakarta. Dan nanti kita bakal ada mungkin presentasi dari HI Visi Budaya, dan juga dari Embassy of Italia, dan juga akan ada pertunjukan dari persembahan dari kita HI atau Study Visit 2023. Jadi saksikan ya.
Halo semuanya, jadi sekarang kita ada di Embassy of Italy, dan aku nggak tahu kita di ruangan mana, tapi satu hal yang pasti di sini itu banyak banget tentang kesenian dari Italia. Di ruangan ini sebenarnya ruangan untuk menari. Di sana tuh ada kayak, I don't know, like music class, I guess. Dan di sini ada banyak banget foto-foto kesenian digital, dan it's so cool. Penarinya kemana? Penarinya lagi di suatu tempat. Dan kalian nanti akan menonton penarian tari sekar jagad di bawah.
This visit of culture. I hope that this afternoon will be fruitful for you, but I also hope that it will be open the world, the Aeolian Islands, there are all volcanoes like in Indonesia, and a republic. Before, the unity was a monarchy. After the Second World War, Italy, after a referendum, decided. How many of you have been to Museo Pacifica? Shame.
And pizza, especially the pizza margherita. You know why it's called pizza margherita? It was invented because there was, when Italy was still a monarchy, the Queen Margherita came to Naples. And to honor her visit, it was invented this pizza which bears the color of the Italian.
I will need to first introduce myself. Please just kindly call me Bagi. So my question is, or actually, I will revert this to Your Excellency whether or not you would like to answer.
Presidency of the chairmanship of G7. G7 is has our rotating presidency year by year. It's 1 year chairmanship, like G20. I just read the report.
Italy has been a big support for the Ukraine. And I think in this hard time, There's also a national interest in Italy to see
the existence of a nation, that everybody is driven to the same objective, to do better, more and better. Unfortunately, more is a
with China, and which is this article is quite interesting to me because as far as I know, Italy is the first G7 country that Italians have in Indonesia when they want to do investment or maybe do their business here after the pandemic, and then
of course the cuisine, a lot of other things. And when it comes to the Italian cuisine, it's not developed in Italian restaurant in the world, and Italian restaurants are almost found everywhere in Europe.
As the ambassador, about how do you see Indonesia as your strategic partner, perhaps if Indonesia is
Hello guys, I'm here today with the Excellency Ambassador of Italy, and so maybe Mr. Larry, what is your hope for the future regarding the relation between Indonesia and Italy, and maybe hope for the year?
I hope for the future to remain like it is and improving our relations. We have very good relations. Italian people talk about Indonesia, they are dreaming, and I found many interest in Indonesian about Italy. So I would like this to be kept as a treasure.
Hai semuanya, sekarang adalah day 4 yang artinya hari terakhir kita di Jakarta. Kita sekarang mau ke rute mana? Ke Belanda dulu, habis itu ke Embassy Sri Lanka, habis itu ke Embassy Dengan. Oke, habis itu kita pulang balik. Bye. Hai semuanya, sekarang kita udah sampai di kedutaan besar kerajaan Belanda dan kita lagi ngantri buat masuk. See you di dalam ya guys.
happy to see so many faces here to the University. So welcome to the Embassy of the Netherlands. Member Board of Directors of the World Leisure Organization, which is an affiliated organization with the United Nations World Tourism Organization, and
I mainly focus on the topic of our relationship with ASEAN. At first I was pretty overwhelmed in Jakarta. Maybe you guys have the same, because I heard that you come from Bali.
Embassy, and we're very, very happy with this, because through this cultural center we are able to collaborate with Indonesia. So, for example, Indonesia
policy is the framework is for the European Union itself. So that's what kind of differs from what ASEAN and European Union is. However, if they are they are two regional organizations or
grassroots communities,
In Bali, we have certain policy of eradicating single plastic use in markets, and to review rights and
also good observations that you did the past days. And there you also see that the organization like the UN with their programs.
So one group wasn't paying your attention? The grapes? Nice.
Famous for the canals and the houses. Whoever visited the Netherlands? Yeah? Yeah, it's a little bit more cold than in Indonesia. We actually color and it's a national color. Bikes, we even have, this is not a car park but a bike park, right? You will find many of them in the country. Sometimes even have storages, so like a tree storage.
Tourists don't really care about our original culture, and I know as well in the Netherlands there are also a lot of immigrants in the Netherlands, and I just want to know maybe from the perspective of the Ministry van Pariwisata about immigrants itself. I mean, a lot of maybe Dutch people.
That everyone wants to be who they want to be. So, for example, we have mosques, but we also have.
It's actually just like general questions. So as you have mentioned before in the presentations, tons of people in the Netherlands use bicycles a lot. And in contrast to Indonesia, we still use
Sustainable energy and also national interest in each country, and I want to know about the national interest of Netherlands. And the second question is from my friends. So she asks about how to apply internship in this embassy.
How to, sorry?
Apply internship.
Okay, yes. Thank you. So many bright young people here in Indonesia we would love to take on board. The only thing is, the only rule we have for
so we used to be called Mason, but we are actually in our transformation year this year, so we're going to transform into move year, so I'll tell you a bit about that. But the main point and objective of this is basically to...
Hello everyone, so today I'm here with two of the I would say staff in the embassy, of the Netherlands, and I want to ask both of you, what is your hope for the future regarding the relationship between Indonesia and also Netherlands, and maybe a hope for the future or the young generation?
Yes, of course, thank you. My name is Van Klerks, I'm Education and Science Attaché here in the Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, and I see so many talented people here in Indonesia, young people like you are, and I really hope that you are able to bring more prosperity to your country. I think Indonesia is already wonderfully developed, and I think you have the power to also education, because many young people are so highly educated. You really have the potential to make a difference for your country. So I hope you will do that, and of course it would be fantastic if we could have also more Dutch students coming to Indonesia and collaborate together with you and work on very, very interesting projects together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Maaike Krieger.
Indonesia is doing really well on the economic field, and I hope we can collaborate more in the future to build each other's countries up, and also the young generation maybe to have some collaboration on the field of sustainability, that kind of things. Indonesia is of course ASEAN chairman this year, so I hope the Netherlands and Indonesia can work together in the region to make the
betterment of both countries.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you at the next embassy. Thank you. Hai semuanya, nah kita sekarang lagi ada di destinasi kedua di hari terakhir, yaitu Embassy of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, kedutaan besar Sri Lanka teman-teman. Jadi langsung aja masuk ya.
Welcome all of you to the Sri Lankan Embassy in Jakarta. The two lecturers, very beautiful speech. And before I start my talk, let me respond. Unfortunately, we cannot give a few students something, but
Hello everyone, today I'm with the Ambassador of Sri Lanka, His Excellency Mr. Bagi. And Mr. What is your hope for the future regarding the relationship between Indonesia and also Sri Lanka, and also for the youth or the next generation?
Well, Sri Lanka and Indonesia have had historical connections. Throughout the history, we were very much connected through trade, through Buddhism. But now we live in the 21st century and we are maritime neighbors, two countries across the ocean, and we need to work together. And also when you look at the future, it is the young people today are going to be the leaders in the years to come. So we need to support them, we need to empower them, we need to educate them, we need to share our experiences with them. It doesn't mean that they should do exactly what we have done. They are very innovative, they are going through a very highly advanced technological period, so they will be able to perform a better job for their countries. But we need to support them and empower them, because the future of the world lies in the youth. And like your university, you are studying students of international relations, you should understand the world. And how to understand the world other than talking to each other, learning from each other for mutual benefit, so that both can be win-win. So good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Okay, see you guys on the next. Oke guys, sekarang kita lagi ada di US Embassy. Di depannya kita mau masuk, tapi kayaknya nggak boleh bawa kamera nanti. Tapi kalau misalkan boleh, nanti lihat aja footage-nya ya. Halo semuanya, jadi tadi kita udah ketemu sama diplomat dari Amerika Serikat dan di kedubes di Amerika Serikat, dan juga kita udah ngunjungin heritage building yang ada di sini, yang dimana tadi ada lokasi para delegasi yang ikut di konferensi meja bulan itu bersiap gitu. Dan namun sayangnya kita nggak bisa banyak footage, nggak bisa banyak ambil video atau gambar, tapi yang YTTA ya, yang tahu-tahu aja kan. Tapi aku harap di sini sama teman-teman dari televisi dan juga teman-teman mungkin yang nonton vlog kali ini bisa dapat manfaat, atau mungkin ada yang kepengen jadi diplomat atau mengunjungi embassy yang udah kita dari awal hingga akhir udah kita kunjungi. Itu sih dari kita yang bisa lihat nih, dan bisa lihat sekelilingnya kita ada di salah satu ruangan di US Embassy Amerika Serikat. Oke?
sekarang kita mau jalan pulang ya menggunakan bus dari sini ke Bali. So, kalian bakal lihat haptiknya di bus nanti. Oke? Bye-bye. Halo semuanya, sekarang kita lagi ada di kapal ya, bukan kapal udara tapi kapal laut gitu kan. Kita mau pulang ke mana? Bali ya. Bali. Dan maaf ya teman-teman, kita semua pada kecil karena nggak ada yang mandi di sini. Dan see you kalau kita udah di Bali. Bye.
Jadi hari ini kita udah nyampe Kamsud. Ini vlognya di take over dulu karena nggak tahu Kak Bagasnya kemana.
Kak Bagasnya udah pulang.
Udah pulang.
Semua guys.
Ya, jadi kita udah sampai kampus, alhamdulillah sudah sampai dengan selamat dan sehat walafiat. Alhamdulillah.
Tapi tadi ada ban pecah. Terima kasih.
Mana nih tiga?
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Kasih.
Ini semangat buat yang besok wawancara.
Semangat Indi.
Makasih.
Gitu aja guys. Dadah.